Hello guys, it's the Brokester, and in today's video, I'd like to talk about how life is pretty much constant change, and that means that we should also be changing as well, because it's a natural state and it should be sought after and pursued, and ultimately it ends up with us being more satisfied and more fulfilled rather than the opposite, stagnation. Stagnation, conversely, is unnatural and it shouldn't be sought after because it doesn't really bring fulfillment or anything like that. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the stagnation. So recently I felt stagnation because I finished all my college classes and I've been doing too good completing all the goals that I gave to myself. And plus, I also signed up for this app that was supposed to make me run a faster marathon, and it's just too easy and it's not challenging enough. So I feel like I'm stagnating because nothing is really challenging enough. And so I'm trying to make things harder, and I think that's a good thing. You should be challenging yourself enough that you're able to change because change is good. And so now, when I'm in that feeling of stagnation, I'm bored. It's like, what am I doing? I've got nothing to seek after. I guess I could just be chill, just be a monk for the rest of my days because I've completed every goal that I've wanted to. It's just over. I'm done. That's easy. Life is easy. I won, guys. But no, I think when I'm most when I'm happiest is when I have goals that I like and that I'm pursuing. So whenever I have this stagnation, that's when I'm like, okay, time to find some new goals. Time to make it harder. Like contentment and human flourishing is much easier found when I have something that's challenging me, something that's changing me. And so stagnation is just boring. It's just kind of it's kind of dog water. And I mean, can anyone who's watching this, can you show me someone who is completely stagnated and is happy? Um I think change or growth is relevant to happiness. I don't think you can be stagnant and still be happy. If anyone knows of someone like that, like please let me know because that would be interesting. But I think that change or growth, as of right now, is what is key to happiness. So yeah. Moving on to my next point, I think we see stagnation. Um, Sometimes it's perceived as the end all be all. So how could stagnation actually be perceived as the end all be all? So I just kind of like pick up on this, but there's just an idea among some of the people that I talk to that if they just work really hard, they're young and they're just like, oh, if I just work really hard, make a lot of money, then I have everything I want, it'll be great. It'll be awesome. And I'm like, no. But that's because I don't think it really works that way. So the idea is that if they could just work really, really hard and like climb the ladder of capitalism and acquire a term that is called fuck you money. And I'll put a definition on the screen there. It's basically enough money to do whatever you want. Um, that's a definition from Urban Dictionary. And so the idea is if you just had fuck you money, then you would just be happy for the rest of your days because you you can just do anything. You've made it. That's it. That's the whole point of human existence, to have all your desires um uh all your desires achieved. That's it. All your desires achieved. But that's not it. So what is it then? What is what is happiness? What is the point of human existence? It's not to get everything you want. I mean, I think that's pretty clear. Because what the problem is once you get everything you want, now you want more. So whatever you wanted, you want more. So um either you like so you like it yeah, you're just like bored like that stagnation period I talked about. But that's kind of a problem because with these new desires, the fuck you money can't buy all of them. So it can't buy like the good feelings that come when you work hard for something, or this is my point here, or it doesn't. You can't buy feelings that of it, whoa. Let me slow down. It can't buy feelings that are associated with having problems that you like, problems that you enjoy. And there's like a bunch of other stuff it can't buy. But I think happiness, or part of it, is not about having everything you want, but rather enjoying and just really loving the problems or challenges you have in your life, the ones that like you picked, and working through those issues. Oh my God, I can't talk today. Working through those issues, changing, improving, and then inventing new ones. That's it. I mean, I think that works for me anyway. I think that's it. Man. So the solution is not some form of stagnation. It's not once I reach X point, then I'll be happy. No, it's it's constant change. It's just growth. Happiness is basically growth, and it's got to be problems you love. So check this clip from Adventure Time real quick.
You're so naive. To live life, you need problems.
That's so stupid!
If you get everything you want the minute you want it, what's the point of living?
So basically, it's not about getting to a certain point. There's no point which you just have everything you want and it's good. Human desire is infinite. Once you achieve some sort of desire, then you're gonna be like, I'm bored. Now what? Because it doesn't just stop there. That's not it. Once you achieve that desire, it's gonna be like, okay, your brain's gonna be like, oh yeah, I want some more now. Here's some new desires we just invented, or yeah. So once you solve some desires, you're just gonna have more, and the solution isn't just rather to like complete these desires and then try and be done with it. The solution is basically to love the process of um completing those desires and then new ones all over again. You don't want to just complete a desire and then be done with it. No, we want this cycle, but any point in the cycle is enjoyable because the process is also enjoyable. So that's what I'm really getting at here. Instead of hoping for some one point of stagnation where you have everything you want, don't wish for that. It's not going to work. Your brain's just going to make up new stuff. So the thing is, do you have problems that you like? If not, I think you should get some, because that little wheel of just that cycle of at any point you're happy because you love the process, because you love the issues you were dealing with. That's what you want. So do you have so get some problems that you like, and are you challenging yourself enough to change? You got to make sure that you're challenging yourself, but you got to make sure you're doing it enough. And I think the best indicator for challenging yourself enough is if you challenge yourself in something like you don't know if you could do it. Like, not too hard, this like, all right, I'm gonna go climb Mount Everest. No, no, no. Pick something that you don't know if you could complete. Like, there has to be, if you're challenging yourself enough, you'll know, because there's a capacity for failure. You're not really challenging yourself if there's no chance of failure. There needs to be a chance of failure in there. And so, yeah, are you changing? And if you aren't, if you're not changing, I would go pick some pick some problems that you like, find something find a way to change, I guess. Find a problem to change with, and then go do that. Because change is awesome. And that's basically it.